Beautiful.
Thank you.
And welcome to the super fun, awesome, happy night pedal show.
Welcome along. Hey, I'm Alex.
I'm Gabor.
This is Gabor.
And today we have the ZVex Distortron.
Yeah. Now, this is basically a Marshall-esque kind of drive. It's kind of taken off their Box of Rock.
Yes.
Well, it's slightly different though, isn't it?
As far as I know, it's basically the Box of Rock has two channels. It has basically that and then the boost,
Yep.
which is a super hard-on boost.
Mm-hmm.
But it has a few extra little switchy-witchies, so you've got a low and high gain switch.
Yep.
And you can change your bottom end as well, which you can't on the Box of Rock.
True.
But you can on the double rock.
Oh, right, okay.
So you have all that stuff on the double rock, but not on the Box of Rock.
And today we're playing guitars
Yes.
through an amplifier.
Wow.
Yep.
That sounds very futuristic.
Oh, yeah, it's heaps cool. This is a 77 Greco Strat from Japan, and it's pretty cool. It's a bit dusty, but it's good.
Dusty's a right character.
Oh, yeah.
And I've got my Carvin CT6 with, which is a bit dusty too, actually, with just a standard. I believe the C22s, the standard humbuckers in it.
In mighty fine rock and roll black.
Yes, the big
pickups are. This the amp is a Stereotone OTS Mini 20 into ice cab, the greenback,
Yes.
and
Clean tone.
yeah, this is the Clinton.
Beautiful. Distortron tone.
Yeah, so at the moment it's on the low gain.
Yep.
Low gain option.
Okay, yeah, should do that. So we've got three knobs: volume, tone, and drive.
Yep.
And it has a little thing it says on the side. It crackles okay because the way the circuit. As you turn the drive knob, it actually crackles, but it says it's okay.
Yeah, so it's fine. It's supposed to be rubbish.
It's about it's and then you have the two switches in the middle. You've got your low gain and high gain setting, and your subs with 3 positions.
Yeah.
Which just adds more and more boost to it.
Bottom end boost.
Yeah.
So at the moment we're kind of lower gain. Also, the Strat's a bit lower on the output, so
yeah.
It's kind of just edge of breakup.
Yeah. Well, let's check the difference between low and high gain then. There's a difference. Okay, so let's check on low gain. Let's check the gain range.
Yeah.
Hang on, so back to front. Yeah.
Crackle is okay.
Crackle is okay.
It's kind of nothing there, really.
Yeah. Goes into quite gainy territory.
Yeah.
And now if we do this.
It makes you play faster too.
Yes. Because
For some reason, because it's more distortion.
it's red, it goes fast.
Oh, yeah.
So all the way down, what is it? So you got more gain right from everything just shifts up basically. Okay, now let's go back to maybe the lower gain setting. I personally think I use the Box of Rock a lot. It's probably one of those pedals that's for me it's just about always on. I use it low gain, just on the verge of breakup, clean sound, just to give it a bit of
Hair.
yes,
Grind.
hairy character.
Bacon. Banana, I don't know.
So I think it really excels in the lower gain settings. Personally, that's just my personal opinion. I think it's probably one of the best on the market, in my opinion, out of everything I've played, including the cons and everything else. I think for low gain, edge of breakup clean, it's I think it's one of the better ones. Now let's check out at that sort of medium low gain setting. Let's check out the sub settings. So we're right now on 1, is it? Yeah, in the middle on 1. So the bottom end gets more and more pronounced as you go through it.
Absolutely.
So 1 being the least, 3 being the most. I think the box of rock, standard box of rock, where you don't have that, the equivalent is 2, I think.
Sure.
That's what the standard box of rock and low gain, 2 and low gain, so both switches to the left.
Yep.
Because we're back to front. That's sort of the setting the box of rock would be on usually.
Sure. But if you give it some gain and then up the tone knob to balance out that extra bottom end, you can really, it sits nice with the Strat. Especially with the out of phase pickup.
Yeah. Should we try humbuckers?
Some grunt behind it.
Alright.
Sweet.
Humbuckery. Quite compressed, I find, in the higher settings.
Yeah. Probably don't need the sub
with humbuckers. So personally, the way I would use it, or the way I usually use it, I wouldn't use it with humbuckers. I don't really use humbuckers much.
Sure.
So I'm just going to coil split this just to kind of get roughly the same. I probably have the gain usually set around about that sort of 9 o'clock mark.
Okay.
With the treble sort of tone kind of just maybe 11:30ish, just before that. So hang on, it'll sound completely different because it's a different guitar, but just for that real edge of breakup kind of tone. And then I usually stack all my other drives into it. But what I also should mention is when I use a box of rock, we should actually do one on the box of rock. I keep going on about the box of rock, but I have the boost channel on all the time because I think it adds really nice kind of presence to it.
It does. We'll come to that.
We'll do a box of rock some other time, but
okay, that's interesting because I'd go the other way and actually go higher gain.
Oh really? Okay.
Because I like my clean tone quite dirty. So, like that.
And then back up on it.
Not necessarily back off on the volume.
Or attack, less attack.
As I play quite lightly with my right hand. So it's kind of like two different approaches to get the similar tone.
Similar tone, yeah. Just gonna swap.
Sure.
Yeah, so it is basically we're doing the same thing, but coming from. So I usually use more these kind of guitars, Jazzmaster style guitars. So that's when I would set it sort of to round about there somewhere.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I've got quite a heavy attack on my right hand, so I hit a bit harder.
Yeah.
So I like it.
It's almost the same tone, just coming from
a different angle. Exactly right. So and it's the same with that. I find that I leave it on as my clean tone basically most of the time, and then I do back up on my to make it really. Or then you can kind of dig into it more. And you get that kind of driven clean tone, like an amp cranked.
Yeah.
So it's interesting, yeah. So same thing coming from two different perspectives.
Cool.
Cool, so that's the Z.Vex Distortron, I suppose.
Great. If you haven't tried one, go get it because they're actually quite inexpensive. Particularly if you find a new one. Even new, they're not that expensive, and they just they just sound great. So check it out.
They usually have in these kind of bays of some sort.
Yeah, electronic
bays of some sort. Yeah. So anyway, so that's it for us. Make sure to subscribe to our channel, please. We just went over 100 subscribers, so thank you so much to everyone for subscribing. Also below us there's a link to the Facebook page, so make sure to like that.
The internet.
And if you want us to do any other things or any, stack some pedals into it or any kind of other, whatever you want us to do, let us know in the comments or send us a message on Facebook, and we'll see what we can do.
Cool. See you next time.
See you guys. Bye.
Enjoy.